Hey guys, I think I may have told you about this, but I'm not positive. This, believe it or not, is a mini winch. They call it a mini model winch. Isn't that? Look at that. It has a switch for power on and off. It comes with a remote. What else does it come with in here? Let's see. And you know, this is all aluminum. I mean, this is this is really built for what it is. I'm really surprised. It's got a cable. It's not a piece of string. It's a piece of cable. It's all aluminum. The bracket looks like it's metal of some sort, but a mini model winch. A bunch of little screws and accessories. And there's a little screw all by itself. Probably fell out of that bag. Here's the remote. Now apparently this is some type of a junction box. So let's look at the directions. Well, it doesn't have directions. Okay, so everything must be somewhat plug and play here, I'm thinking. So I guess this will plug into this, and they only go in one way, so let's make sure we get the right way, because it being so small, that would be very easy. Now, you know what this might be for? This may tie into your channel. If it's a remote, this may tie into that so that you can use it from your control box. That's what I may be thinking here. Now, I don't know what the voltage is on this. I'm not going to use 12 volts because I really don't know what it is. So let me plug into this cheap little 1 amp. Well, it's not cheap, but this little 1 amp 0 to 16, and see what it comes up with here, because again, I don't want to blow it up because I spanked it with too much voltage. And seeing that it didn't come with any well, it did come with directions. But let's see what's going to fit in there. Well, that doesn't fit very good. Well, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I haven't got a plug to fit that anyway. So why am I trying to save it? I am just going to get my ass over here. It's cold in here, by the way, guys. This is the first thing I did while I'm waiting for the coffee and things. Because always save a little wire just in case you need it. Oh man, my fingers don't even want to work. Well, the broken one doesn't want to work anyway. Oh. Okay. So I cut the end off. Like I say, I haven't had a chance to even get to the other thing. I cut the end off, leaving about an inch of wire on it, just in case I run across the opposite end, or I need it for some reason or another. Now, I usually cut these wires at different lengths, because this way it'll help prevent them from shorting out. But in this case, we're just going to do this. There. Alright, so let's bring this up just a little bit. Oh, put the switch where it belongs, full. Let's bring it up to about 3.8 volt. I'm not sure of the voltages that are used. Oh, it's a center off switch too. So I guess, oh, that's so that you can bring it in or bring it out. Okay, well, I wish I knew which was which so I can do this without destroying anything. Oh, it's even got a little protector for the buttons. Yeah, come on, get up there. There you go. See? Okay, so what's A do? I may not have enough voltage on it, so I really don't know. I think I got it hooked up right. See, this is the only thing I'm really actually, this is the only thing. The button to switch it back and forth is definitely a good idea. But not having directions, I'm not positive on the hookup. Let's bring it up to about, let's bring it up to 6 volts, 6.5 volt. And again, I don't know which is which on this switch, so, yep, here we go.
That you just talked to a moment ago is on the 20th.
I don't have anything here to do this with, so hold on a minute. I need a little weight to put on this. I do. And that's not going to be enough. That might be enough. Okay, so let's hold this up. Well, it might be enough if it was to stay there. It's a little too big for the hook. Let me get my fingers out of the way. Yeah, it's not heavy enough to pull it down. That's not heavy enough. I need something heavier. But yeah, it's got to fit the hook. Well, I might be able to make that hang on the hook. Yeah, I think I can if I do it this way. Okay, this may be heavy enough. Let's turn this around so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Now let's see. See, I don't know how, if the cable's tangled up or not tangled up. There we go. Down. Oh. Isn't that something, guys? Again, it's not heavy enough. Oh, it got caught. My fault. I'm going to have to hook it up where I can get a little bit more distance on it so you guys can see it. But there you go. A mini model winch. And it comes with all kinds of hookups so you can bolt it down. Isn't that something? Wow. Now again, I don't know if it'll work on 12 volts. I had it up to 6.5. I can try it at a few other ones, but I'll try that later right after I get started here. Well, you know what? Let's start up. Today is Saturday, and I got out here a few minutes late, and it's 10:17 a.m. in the morning, February 3rd, 2018. It's 26 degrees outside, Fahrenheit 48 in here. I actually fired up the heat exchanger, so I should be getting some heat coming out of this pretty soon. It usually takes about 10 minutes or so before it really gets fired up in there. So, and all my wood is gone here, which means I got to load this up. So I don't want to do that just yet. I want to have my coffee and take care of that. But I do have the piece of crap Procom running, so if it'll stay running long enough to get a little heat in here, I can enjoy myself for a few minutes before I let me plug in the circulating fan, make my coffee. Coffee's done, and kind of just sit here and relax for a minute. And if it'll get me by for like an hour, hour and a half, that's all I really need, because then it'll be a little bit warmer, hopefully, and I'll go out with the tractor and get some more wood. So, All right, guys.